Capricorn. Hey there, cutie. Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Capricorn or cross watchers are also welcome. I am going to speak to you like you're a Capricorn sun, however. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at, I'm stuck. Where am I? Who am I? What's my name? Where am I? No, for real. This is a love reading. Oh my God, you guys, I'm sorry. We're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Whoever you have on that sweet little Cappy brain of yours. Anything you need to know about me, Capricorn, you can find in the About section of my channel. And anything you need to know about me, oh my God, you can also find on my website, which is linked in the About section of my channel. I am having a hard time speaking right now. You might be also having a hard time speaking up. That does happen sometimes. Let's see. Eight of Swords? No, Lover's card. You might be having a hard time telling the love of your life that they're the love of your life. We'll find out. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Let's get more. Very strong connection already on fleek. I don't know what that means. You have the Page of Cups in your energy, feeling very lovey, very communicative. They have the Page of Pentacles. And then the Wheel of Fortune. In your outcome, you guys. And the High Priestess. So it's all hidden, right? It's all underneath the surface. We're not being like forthcoming yet about it. I do feel like with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, you guys are going to be communicating. But I do feel like with the High Priestess, as your overarching energy, there has been less, you've been less than boisterous is what I'm getting. Boisterous? I don't know what the word is. Boisterous is what is coming through, but I don't feel like that's a word. You've been less than, you guys haven't shared your feelings yet. I think you've acknowledged them and feel this very psychic connection or divine counterpart type of a connection. I'm getting very spiritual connection. But again, I don't feel like it's been expressed verbally to each other at this time. I do feel like that's coming. I feel like victory is also coming against a straight battle after a straight huge transformation that's gone on within the two of you and maybe the connection. The Death card oftentimes will give me this energy of this being a past connection, but this could be a brand new connection. In either case, I feel like a new cycle coming your way and a better cycle coming your way. After some, you know, we all have to go through some sort of tests just to get to know ourselves, to heal pains that we didn't know we had, to test our own strength. Again, to really sometimes throwing an obstacle our way is the only way to find out we can navigate our way through and out of that obstacle, right? The High Priestess, one of my favorite cards. Could be dealing with a Cancer for sure. We do have any water sign, any earth sign, and then any fixed sign as well. But the High Priestess is Cancer, and it's about just a very, again, a knowing that is underneath. It's like an unseeable knowing that it is real, and we all have this power and this ability, but it is always dependent on how much we can get our human to buy what our spirit knows, okay? Wow, that's a bunch of weird shit coming through already. So it's like your inner knowing is correct, right? But we're just at that level at this time, and I feel like sometimes that lasts a while until we get to a place where I don't give a fuck if it's not visible on the surface at this time. I effing know what I effing know from within, and as soon as we feel that, like, that kind of confidence within for our spirit, wow, what? As soon as we feel that confident in our spirit, I feel like then all of the things that we knew can come into fruition in the 3D. Interesting stuff, right? I know, it's so weird. We have the Page of Cups. I love the Page of Cups. It is about a dreamer. It's about somebody who can see things in the fifth dimension and is aware of what's going on, the unseen, right? Again, not everything that we can see in the fifth dimension is going to come into fruition in the third dimension, because not everybody can feel and see those things. I do feel like you can, and I feel like you, your person, is more of a, hey, I don't feel none of that shit. I need to see that shit in the 3D. And I feel like they're coming in with communication in the third dimension because they don't, they're not as comfortable with their inner knowing. Of course, they have the gift. Everybody does. Our gifts all, again, are only as useful as we believe them to be. So if we don't trust the gift, they're very unuseful gifts. But if we do, then the sky's the limit. Again, we can't ever predict things that will come into the 3D because we can only really see energies in the 5th dimension. But it is a fun little, you're getting like a snippet. I'm getting a snippet of your future, or snippets of your future, and they are real. The energy is available to you, but the only way to allow it all is by allowing everything, right? So like not forcing, pushing, it's about a surrender. Weird message. When surrender happens, so does this. It's about when you give the divine the ultimate say. I mean, the divine always has that say, right? But when you give it to the divine, all your blessings come in. It's about, I only want what's for me. Take whatever isn't. You know, I don't need, I won't hold on to or try to force anything anymore, because if I have to force it, it probably isn't meant to be mine, right? So that's when the creator kind of takes out all the obstacles. That's what I'm getting right now with that Wheel of Fortune. Everything is going to start feeling smooth if they haven't already started feeling that way for you. Some of my favorite cards in your energy. You always have some of my favorite energy in your energy. You're always some of my favorite people to read for. You've got the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Does not surprise me one bit. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, does represent you. And it also represents that space I was just talking about. Knowing your place in this world, not forcing things onto your path that aren't meant for you, and not forcing things off of your path that are meant for you. You're not pushing anybody away, and you're not pulling anybody in. You're just really in your own space. So all of your opportunities and all the things that are meant for you are endless. And able to come in and out freely, because again, you're not, when we're forcing or holding on to things that aren't meant for us, we have no space for the things that are meant for us. So I feel like the Queen of Pentacles really is about being in your authentic skin, in your own space, in your own lane. And again, the resources are endless in that lane of yours when it comes to pursuing things that are meant for you. Woo! A lot of stuff. It looks like you've been doing diligent work on yourself, and in general, you're Capricorn. I feel like one of the hardest working signs in the entire zodiac, and it's also you guys don't cut corners. You're not building IKEA tables and selling them as hardwood tables. You are building them from the ground up, and even I'm watching you literally whittle your own design into the wood. You are quality work is your thing, period, point blank. And I feel like at this time, because of all the quality work you've done on yourself, you have this quality love to offer, this sweet, deep, romantic love, where you're not going to cut any corners in love either. Like you don't cut corners. That's what I'm getting right now off of you. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or any earth sign. I do feel like your person is trying to follow their intuition, but again, they're like the kind of person that wants the 3D communication, or the 3D confirmation is what I'm getting right now, and they're having a hard time navigating. They're trying to just keep their emotions in check, while they do have some doubts, because they're like, you know, I'm listening to things that I'm feeling called to. I feel like they're doing some healing that they need to do, whatever it is that they're feeling inspired by. It could be this connection in general, but in general, I feel like they're being inspired by things their intuition is telling them to go, hey, go this way. But I feel like they keep reverting back to like, no, I need confirmation that that's the right way to go. They're getting there. This is a hard follow. The Moon card is a hard card. Okay. This is about following intuition with no confirmation that where you're going is leading you to the right place, right? This is about a faith that is extremely hard for 90% of people to have, because not all of us, you know, again, like I said, I feel like you're in touch with the 5D, your spirit, the spirit communication, the sort of energetic realm of things. But I feel like your person has been more of an on the surface, and I'm not saying they're a superficial person. They like that 3D confirmation of things. Well, I need to know a practical reason for this is what I'm getting right now, and I feel like their spirit saying, you don't get to have a practical reason for love, or whatever this connection is. This is love. This is true, deep love. But again, there's not going to, we don't spell this out for you in logics, because love isn't logical. So I feel like they're freaking out a little bit, but they're going to get there, okay? Wow. I am not going to take all that. I am going to take that. Oh my God, and those, okay? Weird. The ones that tried to come out, came out again. It is about magnetic attraction, victory, And we do have the Five of Swords here, so I feel like there is still some healing that they need to do. I feel like you've done all the work you can do. I feel like you've done all the healing you can do. You can't ever do too much, so continuously do that, right? You'll never lose by taking good care of yourself. Always follow your spirit. Always take good care of yourself first, and then all the things that are meant for you will come in. This is regardless, okay? What's wonderful is when you're in the middle of fulfilling yourself without anything, without anybody else, you're fulfilled the whole time. Well, you're not even in a waiting mode, and that is why all your blessings do come in. But it doesn't take a lot of strength to do that, because you're enjoying your time of waiting, right? That's what I'm getting right now. Your person is doing some healing and some introspection. I feel like it's just being ironed out. I feel the Temperance card. It's not here. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius though. I feel this, or an Aries. Just this, they're stepping forward and then they're looking back, and they're stepping forward, they're looking back. They're just trying to iron this out, and they're working on it, whatever it is, whoever this is. And then we do have, again, the Five of Swords here. I feel like this is saying if it comes in right now, they still have some flinchy behavior because they haven't really learned to love themselves or trust themselves fully. Once that happens, again, this is all being divinely orchestrated. That's kind of how life works. Is once that happens, then this will come in. Whether this is somebody from your past or somebody brand new, both of you are being, kind of called and inspired towards this path, the same path that will lead to the same place. Again, they'll get there as soon as they start having a faith in themselves and stop doubting what their spirit knows. Victory in the end here, magnetic attraction, and blessings in every single area, and regardless of if there's somebody you have in mind that doesn't come into fruition for you, who is meant for you will come in for you if you do the work, period, point blank. So just because it may not be the person that we thought in our egotistical mind, or in the third dimension that we thought, well, that, that's who that I thought that was, the right person will come in once you've done all this work that you've done. You're sitting in this gorgeous energy. You're attracting all things. People, places, and things are just attracted to you because you've done the work. People want to see how to get where you are, so they're watching, they're paying attention, and you're attracting everyone. Again, the victory is here and yours, but this person, whoever it is, if it's somebody you have in mind or if it's somebody you don't have in mind, if it's somebody brand new, they are ironing out a few of just their own self-doubt. They have to have a faith in their higher self, in their own inspirations, in their own inner callings. Especially if they're going and asking other people for confirmation on this, they're going to get confirmation that their inner knowing is wrong, because all of our inner knowings are different. And so oftentimes when we have this sort of, but I feel really inspired by this, and we try to get confirmation from somebody else, they're going to do the opposite of confirm for us. They're actually going to discourage us, oftentimes, because the creator's like, no, I want you to have a faith in you. I don't want you to rely on them to have a faith in you. Weird message, very specific message at the end there. Again, victory is yours, okay? Action. It says you have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. Amen. I'm getting that energy here. I feel very spiritually connected, very spiritually gifted person who is in the midst of painting the world with your art. This is what I'm getting right now. It's like everything you touch it turns into a form of art or an expression, almost like your downloads. Okay, this is a weird message. I'm sorry. This is like I'm getting like the creator is downloading information and you're painting it, or you're coloring the world with God's word, okay, in the least religious way possible. You might be religious, so that's, I'm not trying to make you, I'm not trying to be weird about it. I'm just saying that in a general sense, I feel like you're taking the divine's downloads or the divine information and you're using all of your gifts to sort of spell it out for other people, which is, it's an honor. It's beautiful. The energy I'm getting is gorgeous. I love you so much, Capricorn, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah!